Hello, boys and girls. Today I'm going to read you a story, and this story is about a tree, a special type of tree that I bet you've noticed around a lot lately. It is the season for apples. How many of you have gone apple picking before? Or maybe you're going apple picking soon. The apples are starting to be ready to pick. So this story is called The Apple Tree. And it's perfect because it talks about our fall season, which will begin soon, and our letter A this week. Apple starts with A. Now, I have a special little challenge for you while you're listening to this story. If you hear the popcorn word A that we're learning this week, I'd like you to put your little thumb up in the air like this. Let's see if we can hear any popcorn words in our story today. The apple pie tree. I bet some of you have had apple pie before. It's really good. The Apple Pie Tree by Zoe Hall, illustrated by Sherry Halpern. My sister and I have a tree that grows the best part of apple pie. Can you guess what part that is? That's right, the apple. Apples! And every year we watch our apple tree grow. In winter, our apple tree is brown and bare. But in the spring, leaves grow on every branch. Look, 2 robins are building a nest in our tree. Tiny pink flower buds appear on the branches. The robins chirp loudly, guarding their eggs. So apples have a life cycle too. They don't just start like an apple right away. They have to grow. And they grow from these pink buds on the trees. Just when the flower buds open, baby robins break through the eggshells. Now our tree is covered with blossoms, and the baby robins begin to grow feathers. So all kinds of life begins in the spring. Flowers, birds, fruit. When breezes blow, the petals fall to the ground. Mama and Papa Robin teach their little birds to fly. Some days it rains and the wind blows hard, but our apple tree is strong and the robins are safe in the branches. Small green apples grow where the blossoms used to be. Soon it is summer. The apples get bigger and bigger. The little robins have grown up, but they visit every day. The branches bend down low. They are covered with big round apples. Oh yes, we see an animal that likes to eat apples. The deer. Now it is autumn, and autumn is another name for fall. The apples are red and ready to be picked. We fill our basket to the brim. Means to the top. Makes me want to go get some apples. Mom and Dad help us peel the apples, cut them up, and pile them into a pie shell. Then we sprinkle cinnamon and sugar over the top. Mom puts the pan in the oven. At last, the pie is cooked and ready to be eaten. Our tree has grown an apple pie. It smells so good. And it tastes delicious. There's nothing as good as an apple pie you grew yourself. And that's the end. Now in the last part of this book, they give you a little bit more details about how bees help the apples grow. Would you like to hear about it? 1. Inside each flower are tiny stems, some tipped with yellow pollen and some with sticky tops. Nectar, deep inside, smells sweet. The bright petals and sweet nectar attract the bees. Pollen collects on the bees' bodies. As the bees fly from flower to flower, pollen clings to the sticky tops. This is called pollination. The petals fall off and the base of the flower begins to swell. This is the beginning of an apple. And then on the bottom, it shows you a recipe to make an apple pie. So I will send a picture of the recipe for you on Seesaw with an activity to go along with this book and our letter A. I hope you enjoyed the story. Bye.